Craig Mazin, the showrunner of The Last of Us, hinted at what fans might anticipate from the Season 2 finale. Joel and Ellie, who assist each other live years after a cordyceps virus turned most of the world's inhabitants into zombie-like animals, are the focus of the popular HBO series. Joel and Ellie are at odds after the dramatic conclusion of Season 1. Pedro Pascal, Bella Ramsey, Isabella Merced, Caitlin Dever, and Jeffrey Wright are among the cast members in Season 2 of The Last of Us. In an interview with Collider, Mazin makes predictions on how viewers will respond to the conclusion of The Last of Us Season 2, despite the fact that the eagerly awaited sophomore season has only just begun. He says viewers will be shell-shocked and upset, but he also thinks people will be eager to see what happens next. He emphasizes how much he enjoys the video game that serves as the basis for The Last of Us Season 2, and he says he can't wait for viewers to see what happens. See the complete quote from Mazin below. They will have some shell shock and an odd sense of excitement to see what happens next if they feel the same way I do. The amount of story is not important. The question is whose story it is. The way that viewpoint alters everything is a big part of what I find so fascinating about the second game, this season, and this section of the narrative. I find it intriguing how it plays out, both in a Rashomonic way and in a very specific sense to these individuals, these young women who are going through something very similar, even if they are not in the same place at the same time. However, I am aware of how I felt after viewing everything. I'm not sure what the English term is, but it makes you feel pinned back. It pinned me back anyway. I hope that's how it goes for other people. There might be some curses and cries. The first video game was launched in 2013, and while Season 1 of the HBO series adapted the whole game, Season 2 will only adapt a portion of The Last of Us Part 2 from 2020. In addition to being significantly lengthier than the original, The Last of Us Part 2 is also far more contentious. Ellie and the recently added Abby, to whom Mazin made reference in his remarks, will probably be the main focus of Season 2, whereas Joel and Ellie are the main focus of the first game. Mazin stated in the comments above that he enjoys the adventures that Ellie and Abby go in the second game. He emphasized how important their divergent viewpoints are to the plot of The Last of Us Season 2. Therefore, it is evident that fans will be challenged by Ellie and Abby's character arcs, even though it is unclear when moment in The Last of Us Part 2 will mark the conclusion of Season 2. Hopefully, the conclusion of The Last of Us Season 2 also builds suspense for the third installment, even though it might offend some people. Reviews for The Last of Us Season 2 have been excellent, despite the fact that not all fans adore the second game. It has received accolades for its audacious plot and now holds a 96% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Season 2 will not only adapt the travels of Ellie and Abby, but also delve into new and interesting factions, such as the Seraphites and the Washington Liberation Front. Thus, I have no doubt that The Last of Us Season 2 will have a fantastic conclusion, even though it might be difficult and even upsetting to certain people.